to Pesto's Test Kitchen in the Howland, Oaxaca location. Thank you.
Hey, Mike Case, how are you doing?
You would be hard pressed to find someone happier than me. I have chips, I have queso, I have a Coke in a bottle that's freezing cold.
Are we going to talk about our old Chi-Chi's days again?
I'll just slide this aside. We should probably get to the actual business at hand, but we want to remind you before we start, local segment, local show.
Yes.
It's important for
really
people out there to go to their local distributors and buyers and sellers and use
whether it's a
people.
restaurant, a plumber, or whatever, it's just the money stays in town. It's important for those local, especially the restaurants and the restaurant community, to celebrate them. You know, take your time off of eating the endless salad bowl and breadsticks and go to one of our local Italian restaurants. I'm not whining.
I said I
stating.
love the endless.
That's why you and I will never go out to dinner together, Mike Case.
Never? You don't even count this as our dinner together?
You don't drink martinis, you don't like olives.
I know.
You don't like Bloody Marys.
I know.
You're very, you have a long laundry list of, these are things Mike doesn't like to eat.
I'm sure there's something we could come together on, isn't there?
Chi-Chi's.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's it. That's always the one.
Only if you wear that goofy hat.
So, I have a couple at home. I stole a couple.
Do you really?
No, I'm just kidding.
I wanted to.
We decided to fuse, as they say.
That's something I swore I would never do. I said I would never cross-pollinate concepts.
Why'd you do it?
I think we have to appeal to a younger generation. The younger generation doesn't really care where the food comes from. They don't care about the history of the food.
Right.
They just want to eat the food.
I like that sometimes. So
yes.
we have put a ramen bowl in a traditionally Mexican restaurant.
Yes, and they're doing it in Mexico City.
Okay.
So if they're doing it in Mexico City, in Oaxaca, and some of the other areas of Mexico, why not here in Howland, Ohio?
Why not? Now let's talk about ramen in general and then the one you created.
Yes, well, the ramen in general, it goes back to around the 1800s, you know. Two different cultures claim the rights to ramen, Japan and China.
Okay.
And they kind of both made their own different styles of ramen. So let them share the award for I created ramen.
Okay.
You know, we know that the Italians didn't create pasta.
Right.
The Chinese did. So the Chinese probably created the ramen noodle.
They got the noodles.
You know, here in America, it really hit hard back in 1959, where a guy, and I'm going to butcher this name, Momofuku Nissan, created the ramen in the package that we all know so well for 3 for $1, 12 for 36. You know, they're like 30 cents a pack.
Yeah, kudos
we all got
to you.
through. Yeah, kudos to
Momofuku.
So what he created was a ramen noodle that was not fresh. It was shelf stable.
Yeah.
And it's shelf stable because they actually deep fry the noodles in the cooking process.
Okay.
So when you go to rehydrate it, you know, you pull out that happy bundle of curly noodles,
right,
and you throw it in your water, and then you add the salty spice packet. And you know what? It's created a lot of meals for me, my family. Even when we were at college at CIA, we ate ramen.
Everybody seemed to, right?
So, you know, we've decided, you know, we're going to use a fresh ramen noodle. We buy a fresh frozen ramen noodle.
Okay.
That we think is a little bit higher in elevation.
Makes
It's
sense.
a little bit more for my culinary practices. I like that because I'm a stuck-up chef. And
I wouldn't say stuck up. Eccentric.
stuck.
Eccentric.
I would say true to what the definition of a chef is 20 years ago.
See now how I prompt him up and yet he tears me down?
I'm not tearing you
It's
down.
fine, it's
I love
fine.
this guy. He's like a brother to me.
Okay, so we put it, and you picked a beef.
The Birria.
Okay.
Yeah, and
because-
you know, traditionally in Mexico, actually, Birria is made with lamb.
Okay.
But I don't think the valley is ready for lamb ramen.
No. Let's stick with what we get. This is slow roasted tender.
Well, it really
beef.
is. I made it the other day. My chef Jesus was not feeling well, so I came in. I made it the other day. And what you want to do is you want to. A lot of what the culinary principles of Mexican food are with the spices, you toast them. So you put like the dry cumin and the dry cinnamon sticks and the cloves, and then you toast them in a saute pan so they're aromatic and you can smell the intensity of those.
Okay.
And then you take that and then you puree it with like chili de arboro and tomatoes and garlic and onions, and it kind of creates this amazing paste that you turn into a broth with water.
Oh, okay.
We just take the meat simply, and we've done it in a previous segment, and you're gonna see that, and then season it with salt, and then put it on the grill, get some color to it, then we add it to this, and we just let it get happy. This would be a perfect dish for my least favorite cooking utensil called the crock pot.
Okay. I thought you were
So
going to
this
say the spoon for a minute.
No, I love my spoons. That's
Okay.
my wife. I got a million spoons all over the house.
Okay.
So anyways, we're cross-pollinating cultures.
Okay.
And it's going to come together in an amazing form. I think everybody's going to love it. It's been a huge hit here at Wahaka Taco, and everybody seems to love it.
All right, so that's a good time for us to take a little break. Next time we come back, we're going to show it to you. We're going to put it all together and enjoy the Birria Ramen.
But he still might eat some chips and queso.
Oh, yeah. We got.
Did I make it for your birthday one time?
It's so good. The Super Bowl. I think it's
Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, we'll be back.
Your eyes are two of the most important parts of your body, so it's best to take care of them. Optical Solutions in the Austintown Plaza offers comprehensive eye exams, medical eye care, LASIK and cataract evaluation, and more. Contact lenses in all types, plus eyewear from budget to designer frames. Optical Solutions is your complete eye care destination. Covered by most insurance carriers, contact Optical Solutions today to make your appointment. 330-797-8780.
We have such a legacy, created such a legacy here in the Valley, and we're very well respected by numerous manufacturers in the industry. We're a leader in our industry, and I want to continue that. We want to continue that, and we want to take it to the next level. Whatever that level may be, we're ready for it.
So let yourself go to Duca. Let yourself go to Duca.
RC Compounding specializes in custom medications to meet your individual needs. Our staff can compound medications in unique dosage forms for everyone in your family, even your pets.
For us, we have standards, we have testing, we have personnel training. Everything, every single product that we dispense, we can assure that it meets all standards and above and beyond.
RC Compounding, we care about your health.
Here in Pesto's Test Kitchen, we have Mark. And introduce our
daughter,
lovely lady.
Adrianna.
Yeah. Hi.
And
Welcome.
Adrianna is the queen of all that is ramen.
Oh, she's a
She's
ramen
got-
expert.
She's got hoodies, t-shirts,
Is that true?
mushmallows, or whatever that squishmallows.
Of
What do you
ramen?
call those things?
That's correct.
Stuffed animals,
Stuffed
whatever.
animal,
Yeah.
ramen stuffed animals. She is the ramen queen. She's got her own pot at home that she cooks her ramen in.
Just the regular, like, college-like bricks that you throw in, or like
yeah.
this kind of
Well,
ramen?
she likes the bougie ones, though.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
She doesn't like the 3 for $1 ones.
No.
And she has her own chopsticks.
Oh, that's just one of many in our house.
Titanium
Yes.
or something.
So as you,
we're
like you'd stated before, you're like, Mark, when I got the ramen, the noodles weren't curly.
Right.
And these are a fresh ramen noodle, and they're not as curly as the deep fried ones that
Yeah,
are
yeah.
in the package.
The ones you're
that
used
are 3 for $1. Not that there's anything wrong with those noodles, because
No.
they cook in 3 minutes.
They got us through a lot of tough times.
They got us through a long time. So, as we showed in the show before this, when we cooked the beef Birria, in the consomme, this beautiful, beautiful, unctuous, red deep broth is here, and that color is coming from the chili diabolo. It's dehydrated chilies. We rehydrate them, we toast them, and they come out beautiful. So now we just take that beautiful ramen broth.
Oh, we're going like that. I thought we were going to go
over
the other
top.
one.
And you know what I'm missing, dear?
What?
I don't have the ramen meat, actually.
Chef Coco, can we get some Birria?
And we
I'll
just
take care
pour
of
that
that.
over the top, and then we're gonna garnish it. You have to have a Mexican white onion, not just regular white onion, but a Mexican white onion. And we can compartmentalize this in case somebody doesn't like one of the toppings.
Just got to put them in their own little section.
Put them in their own little section so they don't merge together.
Okay.
And we have some avocado. The avocado kind of takes the place of the egg that is typically inside
okay.
a ramen. So it gives us that unctuous fat kind of texture when we do that. And then of course we have some lime, and we're just gonna
Beef's coming. We got a minute
and the
and a
beef
half.
is coming. So we're gonna wait for that beef real quick.
Okay.
But look how beautiful that looks.
In the meantime, did you consult a ramen expert when you created this?
No, not really.
I feel like you should have been consulted, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like my opinion should have been right.
All right. Well, what is your opinion of it? Have you had it since he created it?
I had it when it was like in a prototype version, and I really liked it, so I just told him to go ahead.
Oh, you gave it a go ahead.
She gave it the go ahead on the
Thumbs up.
prototype.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, very good. Well, once I'm done with the stuff and there's broth left, can I just drink it, or what
I
do you
would.
do? Is that what you do?
Because that broth is just so rich and full of flavor.
How about you?
Absolutely. Drink the broth. Yeah.
Thank you so
All right, here
much.
comes the beef.
And here comes that beautiful, this is slow cooked for about 4 to 6 hours, I would say. And you just garnish it with that beautiful beef. If you wanted to use pork belly, you can use pork belly. If you wanted to use lamb like they do in Mexico for Birria, use lamb. But this is our Birria Ramen. I get in there.
Go first.
I don't even know what I'm doing.
So
You go
Mike,
first.
picture it as a plate of pasta that's a little soupy.
That I can do.
But she's pretty much an expert at
So you
using the
go there.
chopsticks.
Oh, yeah.
All right, and then you'll just dig right in. How hot is that?
It's perfect.
It's perfect.
It's perfect.
Well, she likes spicy. Ever since poor kid during COVID, she really never has truly gotten back all of her taste buds yet. So she has really grown accustomed to liking very spicy food.
I'm trying to slurp it.
You slurped. You did good.
That's awesome.
Isn't that awesome?
Oh, yeah.
Now, me, I like a little lime squeeze on it.
Put the lime on it.
Because, you know, it's a little savory with all those deep, rich chilies and garlic and onions. And then that beef, because we're using a beef chuck, and that beef chuck has a lot of fat. So to cut through all that, you need a little acid. And this actually has a little bit of apple cider vinegar in it as well.
All right, let's wrap this up and tell people it's on the menu here, and
It's on the menu here. It's probably going to continue. It's very, very popular. I don't know if it'll ever make it to Triple T on the taco truck. That's whole execution thing. I don't know if we can do, but everybody, look for the Triple T taco truck coming to an event towards your area. It's getting very, very popular. Call Mike or Junie here at Wahaka Taco if you have a private event or party you want to book it for. And you go, Adriana.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Mike.
There you go. Pesto's Test Kitchen for this week.